Hi guys, today I'm going to show you my version of how I make these egg rolls, which is chả giò in Vietnamese. What you will need for these recipes are the dry mung bean noodle. This is one of my favorite brands, but you can get any brand from any international or local market. And you will need 2 little bunches like this in a pot. Add lukewarm water and soak them in for 15 minutes. You also need a half of a medium-sized taro. Peel off the skin, or you can get the one that is already peeled off at the market, and it will look something like this after. And with a knife I'm gonna go in and slice it into thin strips. The thinner it is, the better it's gonna be. And here's what it looks like after I slice it. And you will need 5 cloves of garlic and 2 big red onion, or if you have the smaller one then you need 5 to 6 of those. Personally, I like the big red onions over the smaller ones since they smell less harsh and they taste better. Chop them into little pieces. It looks a lot, but trust me, you will need all these for this recipe. And you will need 1 piece of pork belly. This is 1 inch wide and 4 to 5 inch long. Use a paper towel to remove all the excess water. Then what you want to do is to use a knife and slide the meat into thin slices. Stack them up and slice again into a smaller piece, and it will look something like this. If you don't like pork, you can substitute it for chicken, and you will need probably a pound of chicken or so. And this is what the mung bean noodle looks like after. Soak it in the water and air dry for another 15 minutes. In a bowl, use a scissor and cut the noodles into shorter strips. Now it is time to mix everything together in a large bowl. Add 2/3 of a tablespoon of salt, 2/3 of a tablespoon of chicken stock, and 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of black pepper. And now I'm gonna go on with a spatula and give everything a good mix. You can use your hands as well. After everything is mixed up, you can add a little bit more salt and mix again. After that, you wanna marinate it for an hour. And now it's time to make the egg rolls, and you will need a clean plate, a small bowl of water. The egg roll wrap, it comes in different sizes, but here I'm using the medium size. The mixture, something to hold the egg roll. First, what you wanna do is to separate the wrap, place it on a plate and turn the corner to you like I do here. Then add the mixture. Usually this recipe we make about 15 to 20 wraps, depends on how big and how small you want your egg rolls to be. Carefully wrap it like I do. About halfway, tightly fold the corners. This will secure everything in place. And continue to wrap. Toward the end, you want to add a little water, or if you have eggs, you can beat up the eggs and substitute for the water. And here's the result. Here's another way of making the wrap. In lukewarm water, soak 1 piece of rice paper, let it air dry for about 30 seconds and wrap up the mixture. But at the end, you don't have to use the water to stir since the rice paper is very sticky. And this is what it looks like. Now it's time to fry up the egg rolls. In the pan, add oil. You want to add a lot more than I do for the best results. Turn the heat to medium height. On a rack or a plate, put a piece of paper towel. This is when you know the oil is ready. Add the egg roll. As I said earlier, what you want to do at home is to add a lot more oil until the oil is completely covered the egg roll for the better result. And it usually takes about 10 to 13 minutes to cook the egg roll. Once you place all the egg roll in the pan, you want to lower the heat. Cover the pan can eliminate the oil to splash out. And remember to constantly turn the rolls, prevent them from burning. Once it's golden brown, then it's done. Take it out the oils and place it on the rack or the plate. Now it's time to enjoy your egg rolls. I hope you like this recipe. And do you want to know how I eat it? I usually wrap it in a lettuce and dip it in the dipping sauce. And listen to this. Yummy, yummy. In case you wonder, that's my son's little hand. Let's hear what he said.
So yummy, yummy.
Yummy.
Con ngồi im đó, ngồi im đó, ngồi im đó. Ngồi im đó, con ăn đi.
Yum.
Ngon không? Ngon hả? Is it good?
Is it good? I'll be in my
Hungry?